What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the planet Meridian, where we are going to have to go fight Aragast, the Pillager, which surprisingly has less to do with pillows than you might assume. Let's go ahead and jump on into Aurelia, and we're going to be going up. Oh, we're getting the Gorgon's Plate. That'll be cool. I don't know. Medusa seems like she might need her silverware, but it's all good. We'll take it from her if the game really wants us to. If it proves that we are manlier Space Marines, we will rob that Gorgon right now.
Blood Ravens, hear me! I am Aragast the Pillager, Master of Hounds, the Lash of the Black Legion. You and all your kind are cowards, lowly lickspittles. You must be emulating that pile of bones you call an emperor. You are as dead and useless as him. I am destroying your worlds, Blood Ravens, yet you do nothing. I see your precious craft hanging in orbit above Aurelia. I am here. Face me if you dare.
We must destroy this braggart.
I agree, Commander. We cannot allow him to call us and the Emperor cowards. When we strike at this madman, there can be no falling back or tactical withdrawals.
He called us names. This is the reason we go to war. It wasn't because millions of our people are dying. No, he called us names. That was where we drew the line.
Enough! I can no longer sit here in orbit while that treasonous filth lives. I swear I will deliver the death blow myself.
I don't think that would be a terrible idea, actually. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop back, and I think I'm going to swap in Avidus for this mission. Who I'm going to swap him out for? Let's swap in... We've been running pretty hard with Jonah. Yeah, we'll go back with our crew from the first game. We'll get the gang back together. Actually, never mind. I need to equip him. Hold on. Where is... So he's using the terrible Benediction right now. I actually think he might do a little bit better. Rocket launcher would be nice. They did say in the mission briefing we would be up against a lot of vehicles. So I think... Let's go with the Searing Las Cannon. That seems like a pretty good plan. As for his secondary abilities... Since he has Terminator honors, what does he equip? I actually don't think I'm going to go with Terminator armor on him. I don't think that's a wise idea right now. Instead, I think I'll go with the Cuirass of Praethos is pretty good, but I know we've got something better around here. We have to. We have to have something better here. Ooh, it's so good, but it's a corrupting item. Oh my god, that thing is so incredible for him. And this one is so terrible. I guess we'll go with the non-corrupting one. Does it corrupt after you go on the mission or when you... Science! Okay, so it doesn't corrupt you until you deploy with it. Then you're alright. But once you deploy, you are corrupted. Oh well. We'll just go with the safe one. We'll go with the Iron Cage, I guess. Because I hate taking risks and because I'm a giant weenie. We've got demo packs. I think if we're going up against a lot of tanks and things, I think it's going to be pretty important that we bring along something that's going to help us do away with... There we go. There's a little bit of extra range damage. And I think a Rosarius might be of help too. I mean, I am missing out slightly by not bringing Jonah Orion because he's got Vortex, but we can do it without it, right? It'll probably turn out okay. You gotta click I always have to click the deploy button before I think about things too hard, because if I think about it too hard, then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna swap things out and I'm not gonna stick with him. I'm gonna be like, hey, let him get corrupted. I'm bringing Jonah. Jonah's amazing, so we'll put Jonah out right now. That's why I tried to click the button and hold my breath simultaneously so I didn't have to worry about it. I don't know how close we're getting to the end. I can't imagine that this is a very long expansion based on the fact that we've already hit max level. I don't see it occurring that way. I don't know.
You finally show your faces! Have you mastered your fear at last?
We know no fear.
Except for those of you wearing helmets, your faces are not shown, but it's okay. I don't blame you. I'm going to try and put them into position. along with the snipers. We got the crew all together. This is feeling very nostalgic for me right now. Let's grab all the gear we can. I think he's still got Meltas too, so we should be able to deal with vehicles without too many problems. Let's send him forward. We'll also bring them up since they've got both the Cyclone Missile Barrage and he's got the ammo equipped that helps him destroy vehicles.
You are clearly fearless in your hurry to leave the sector. The courage with which you show us your hindquarters does your Emperor proud.
Turncoat scum, I will kill you here and now!
Issuing a fallback command will cause corruption, but that doesn't mean we can't just run away. Let's bring these guys forward. I should probably... I think this mission's going to expand out, because if you're looking, this entire corner of the map is inaccessible as far as I can tell. So I think there's going to be like some kind of drop-off or something that allows us to get over here. Oh, there it is. So yeah, we basically have to go down to the center of the map in order to do it anyways. Let's just go face Aragast, and we'll see how it goes. Kind of center people up, and then put all those other guys around the outskirts. Just in case this goes a little...
Impressive. You have more steel than the rest of your muley chapter. Rejoice, brothers! Your slavery to the false emperor ends today.
The only thing ending today is your worthless life.
Yes, and to the void with orders and niceties. But not quite yet, little blood ravens. First, a test. Make your way to my chosen battleground. Elephas, open the portal!
Yes, Lord.
Okay, so... Oh, man. Weak. Let's go ahead and put him into melee mode. We'll go ahead and have him charge in. I need to clear out everybody that's on our flanks right there. And then these gents, I'm going to have you fire. Let's go ahead and we're going to push in one direction. See if we can't gain ourselves some little bit of cover. Because we are being rushed very aggressively right now. Wow, that last cannon wiped out a bunker with one shot. Holy shit. And why are my scouts in melee right now? I ordered you guys over there. Please cease and desist from doing dumb stuff. At least until we're slightly further into the mission. I don't feel like having any losses right now. They should be able to take the shots from... We'll help out over here. Force Commander, just be the tank. Be that tanky guy. Be that guy in the giant armor with the super awesome shoulder pads that makes sure nobody else gets beated up today. Beatinated. Not just what happens when you run through a beet farm blind. Alright, and so that wasn't quite so bad. We managed to make our way through a surprising little ambush, and oh my god, my foot itches so much right now. Wow, that was a foot itch for the ages. That is a foot itch that I shall tell my grandchildren about. Holy hell. Alright, so we're going to grab the supplies right there. We've got explosives, we've got things to kill the enemy with. Feeling pretty good about it. I guess we should probably take a CP or something. Oh, they've set up defensive positions everywhere now. Alright, well let's just rush this mission. I don't know. I don't feel like running around doing a whole bunch of bonus objectives and things unless... How do I get out of here? I guess we got to go up and around the rim. Looks like right there. Does this do it? That'll get us there as well. Either way works. So I guess we'll go up this way first. Let's get those two guys. We'll send them up to there. And then we'll teleport Force Commander up into here. He'll act as our advanced scout. We'll drop the snipers into cover along with the las cannon. They're going to fall back, which means that I should actually probably give chase. I'm going to put him into charging mode so that he wipes out all of their cover, which always seems to be a fairly decent plan. Move them forward, move them forward. Go ahead and move up Tarkus's boys over to here. Oh, a grenade to the face. Which, actually, there are worse places to catch grenades. Like, I don't mean it like worse than the face, but what I mean is like, there's a hierarchy of orders when you eat grenades. And typically you would assume that you could only eat grenades through your face because that's where your mouth is at. But, on the other hand, if you really think about it, I think there may be worse places that a grenade could hit you. Not many. I think there might be one or two. It might also be gender. No, I don't know. Maybe not. I think that there are worse places than getting hit in the face with a grenade. Because at least it's going to be fast if it hits you in the face. It'll just be like, whee, and then it's over. Put them down to here. Let's get the remainder of these gents down. They'll kill him on the way over because they can walk and fire. They've mastered doing multiple things at once, unlike the person that's controlling them right now. If my commander gave me the order to walk and fire, I'd be like, really? Put an awful lot of trust in my ability to both walk and fire. Actually, throw Avidus in there. Whatever. He gets a bonus for it. Put everybody into melee mode just in case they get run up on, because these Chaos guys have this weird tendency to run at you. Like straight out into the open air. They don't like to take cover or anything. They just want to get into melee as fast as they can. And so, with death forthcoming, we managed to slaughter our way through another group of corrupted human beings. There we go. That Havoc got ripped apart. That was badass. Alright. We've cleared another challenge. Put them into cover right there, them into cover right there. Force Commander's going to put down a little bit of DACA while he makes his way towards the enemy. Although these Havocs have to go for sure. Or whoever it is that has a rocket launcher needs to die like right this second. That is not... It's an untenable situation to be in considering how much Terminator armor we're deploying. Explosives we really, really, really don't want to be on the bad side of. Are we eating artillery right now? Let's go ahead and have them advance. We actually don't have any cover for them, so we'll move forward at our own rate out of cover, which is not my favorite thing to do. Go ahead and put some fire on him with that las cannon, please. I mean, the fire time is a little bit long, but there it is.
Get to that position, brothers.
We'll go ahead and take that with Avidus, and then we'll put the snipers over behind the boxes, which are now about to get crushed. Okay, so we'll put them back behind something. Capture the CP so that we can replenish our troops, and then we'll clear the remainder of these troops out. Grab the supplies that are necessary, medical and explosives. I think we're full up on most of that stuff. I think this group right here should be able to take them, no problem. I'm just going to send them in. Pull them out of the tower, and I'll just have them watch in that direction in case like a tank or anything else rolls along. I'm wondering, how do you get to right there? There's very clearly a Shrine of the Emperor, but is it underground maybe? Because that doesn't look like it right there. Like basically it says that there is one, but I don't see it. I suppose we could have gotten the artillery post, but given what we captured in the first game, I think we're alright. They're still not done over here. He's got like 5 HP left, guys. Let's get on this. Let's make this happen, Cap'n. There it is. Run him out of his hole. No matter how much he likes it, no matter how much it stinks, he's not allowed to have that hole. Let's send forward the heavily armored dudes with the survivability. And let me cancel that. He's going to move up Avidus right now, but they've got a pretty dug-in position here. I'm going to call it an artillery strike, and then we'll pull them back slightly. There it is. Bombard that position.
Marvelous! I will remember you fondly when I burn your worlds to ash!
Destroy them.
Force Commander appears to be taking a couple of little love taps. They said there was going to be a lot of vehicles on this mission. I haven't seen them yet, but that's what they said. Put him into melee mode. We'll start deploying some of our guns. Put him into taunt mode so that we don't have any other problems. We'll pull them back so that they stop taking damage. Let's also heal everybody up right now. And we'll do our best right now. Let's drop a few more of these around. And then we'll draw them back. I don't suppose they can feel no pain themselves. There we go. And so now, having pulled him into maybe combat, well, don't run up on him. That's a little bit braver than I would recommend. Start putting the snipies on him.
Corn smiles on us, Blood Ravens. Do you have the will to pass his final tests? Elithos, the next portal!
Yes, Lord.
Coward! You will not escape!
So does his health maintain in between fights? Because I deployed a lot of resources right there. I'm feeling a little bit bummed.
Commander, look. A way forward. We can finish this yet.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering about. They can target our turrets all that they want. Luckily, I still have a couple left, I think. Now I only have one. I may have been a little bit aggressive with the turrets. I may have gone a little overboard. Wow, that Marine has a lot of HP. Put the Force Commander into attack mode. 70,000 HP for one guy. It's pretty intense. I don't think... I probably should have put on Tactical Advance, too. I'd never used that ability, and I really should. It's like one of those abilities that I just never remember to click. It took me an entire game to remember to click on Taunt, and so now I gotta spend an entire expansion remembering to, like, press other stuff. God. Sheer amount of damage that guy could take. And even the sniping doesn't take him out anymore. That used to be my one surefire way of getting rid of people. Now it's just like, I don't even know what to do anymore. We snipe and it goes plink, and it like bounces off. And it does it in that falsetto voice too. It's like plink. It does like this little Tiny Tim thing when it bounces off. I don't know. Are they gonna give us... Send back Tarkus right now. Send him back to go get himself restocked. I'll just bring forward... We haven't had any trouble so far, so I'll bring forward Force Commander.
There is a shrine ahead. It is sure to be well defended, but securing it would aid us greatly.
Go ahead and cut them off, and then we'll take this cover for ourselves. Tarkus looks like he's all restocked, so I'm going to send him back over here. He's probably going to bulldoze all our cover on the way, but can't be helped sometimes. I don't have anything right there. Nor do I on this side because my demo charges are gone. I can, however, artillery strike that building, so maybe I'll give that a go.
Yes! Fight on for the Blood Gods!
Oh, hell. God, the enemy focuses fire so hard in this game. Like, they run straight past all your melees and tanks and whatever, and they go straight for the guys in the back every single time. And there's nothing you can do about it, because we didn't have Tarkus, so it's pretty much just like, well, have fun dying, Avidus. Tarkus taking his sweet-ass time walking all slow. I think we'll... Let's get the bloodletters out of the way, and then once we get rid of the bloodletters... Once we get rid of the bloodletters, we'll move everybody forward and see if we can take this CP since it's a little bit closer. A detonating heavy flamer. I don't want my heavy flamer to detonate. Any flamer that detonates, I don't want in my hand. Now, if you're talking about the fire explodes, which would be a thing to see, I wasn't aware that fire was able to explode. But if you've somehow rigged up fire to explode, that's an impressive feat. And so if I can spray the fire and then it explodes on them, I will accept that detonation, but... Oh, good, they're coming from every direction. If I had been smart in that last fight, what I would have done is I would have put up the Rosarius, but once again, wasn't quick enough and wasn't thinking hard enough. Ooh, everybody out. Put Tarkus on them. Actually, put everybody on them. Las Cannon included. I don't know if Focus Fire is going to help with Las Cannons. It says of any weapon, but its fire rate is so slow that I can't imagine that it would be that useful. Use a med kit. Teleport over here just to make sure that this doesn't go any further. Got another guy over here with a little poo cannon and he's firing at everybody. Reminds me of Saints Row. And so after we get rid of the poo sprayers, we should be alright. It's an effective weapon. I think that would be one that would kill my morale. I wouldn't be down anymore. I would be completely and totally finished with this engagement. I'd be like, nope. There are lines that I draw in the sand. And going up against dudes with poo cannons is one of them. Nope. Have the scouts grab that, and then we'll replenish Avidus's troops since they died as a result of my own idiotic oversight. Alright, and so respawn's on the way. There it is. Let's take the FC. We'll teleport him over to here. We are going to take the shrine while we're on our way. Oh, we got to go around this way. Okay. So maybe that won't be the plan. Let me get... I'm going to try and get somebody into the front to fight with this tank. And then we'll bring everybody else up. But up until then, I can't guarantee that this is the brightest move. Like, I have to make sure that that tank is otherwise overly engaged and unable to do anything else. They're going to be able to... There it is. Put that last cannon blast on it. Put that tank away right this second. Burn that thing up in the holy, righteous fire of the Emperor's fiery righteousness, I guess. Give the Force Commander a second to regenerate that HP. And then we will do another advance. I'm going to wait and see what cover remains before I deploy everybody else. But for right now, I'm going to make them better at ranged. I can do shoulder rockets over here, which is what I'm going to do. Let's put everything we have on that big guy right there, because these blood crusher thingamadoobers are super deadly. They are a giant pain in the ass. And they have the DPS potential that pretty much rivals anything we've seen so far. Avidus scores himself a level up right there, which is a really, really good thing for him, because he has been falling behind lately. Let's capture the Shrine of the Emperor to make sure that it doesn't fall into the grubby hands of Chaos. Because believe me, their hands are grubby. You would not believe how nasty your hands get operating a poo cannon. And we're going to take a hiatus right here. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me in the Nerd Castle. We will rejoin the fight in the next episode. We will take out Antoine, or whatever the hell his name was. I don't know. I've already forgotten his name. Aragast. There we go. I'll see you guys there. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.